Evening. It's George Heller, West 80 South Pole Farm. It's January 11th. It's a little bit breezy, so I'll try to stay out of the wind. Just out here checking cattle before dark. I don't know, I like to come out here a couple times a day, just check everything out, mostly just because I like looking at them. Unrolled bale of grass hay this morning over here. Got good with the Great Judy bale and roller. Got it good spread out. Then I have some wrapped hay that's crop cut, which means it's cut up before it's baled, and it doesn't really unroll very well. So I kind of spread it out with the bobcat as best I can. So we're up here in I like to call the Thistle patch. All these stalks that you see around here, that's all thistles. So what we're doing is we're unrolling this hay here, and since the animals are up here eating, they're leaving their manure, right, Chad? And what they're doing is they're laying down a bunch of fertility, and at the same time they're trampling some carbon down onto the ground. Up here where we're at, it's super sandy and just really lousy. This area here doesn't grow hardly any grass at all. It's just like pretty lousy. So, but yeah, so I noticed I got a bunch more viewers today. My subscriber count went up a little bit. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about what we're doing here. So we're up in central Minnesota, and what we're trying to do here is we're trying to develop south poles that are cold tolerant, I guess, but also still have all the same attributes that everybody else likes about them so much. The slick hair coat, heat tolerance, the parasite resistance, the grass genetics, but with a little more winter hardiness. Something that can grow a little more of a hair coat. This guy, he's got a pretty good hair coat on him. This is a 4-year-old purebred South Pole bull. Brought him up from Missouri. He's done real well. This is his second winter out here. He's really he's doing good. He's actually going to be 5 years old this spring here, next calving season. So he's getting older. He's going to be a good bull for a while. Then got one of our cows here. This is N08. She's a really good cow. She's got a super good heifer. Came with her that I bought. Right here, it's her heifer that came with her. Just a beautiful heifer. And she's got a bull calf. She's got a bull calf running around here that was born in July, and he's a stud. But yeah, and then we got some British whites out here. Pretty much these are just heifers. I don't think they're purebred. I think they might have a little bit of black Angus in them, but they're real. British whites are real docile, and these actually belong to a friend of mine, and we wanted to bring them out here and breed them to the Red Bull and see what we could come up with. Here's another cow that I bought down in Missouri, and this is her heifer that she came with. She's a beaut too, and she's got a little heifer calf running around out here too. You probably get to see her. She's got a nice hair coat on her too. This one put on some nice hair coat. They're doing really well. This is their first, they just came here last May. So this is their first winter up here in Minnesota. They're adapting real well. They're doing pretty good. Then we've got a British White Black Angus cross here. She's gonna be 2 years old. She'll be 2 years old in April, and that's that big white cow. That's her mom there, and that's another South Pole cow that we have that just walked past. And this is the bull calf out of that other cow that has the nice heifer with her. He's a pretty nice looking little bull. And then we got some hair sheep out here. Hair sheep, we're got some St. Croix sired rams from Greg Judy that we got on our hair ewes, and we're just basically I like lambs, so that's a lot of the reason why we got sheep. Plus they're pretty fun to run and everything. They're real low maintenance, and just can't go wrong hardly with hair sheep. They're just no tail docking, no hoof trimming, no worming, no nothing. So I'm going to turn into the wind here and try to block it. Walk up here. Yeah, so that's what we're doing up here in central Minnesota. We're dealing with a lot of snow. We've probably gotten 20 inches of snow or so this winter. So to pull the baling roller, I have a track bobcat that I use, and that works really well. Pulls it around just fine. It's nice to get them on a fresh plate every day. You can get them in clean ground each day. During the winter, we don't use poly braid and step-ins in the wintertime. We do that in the summertime. But with this snow and unrolling the hay, I can kind of strip graze basically with the hay. I can roll it out where I want them to put the manure down, and that's where it goes. And then the next day I put it down where I want the manure to go that day. And with weather changing and things like that, we can get them out of the weather. I mean, this part of the pasture is all in the wide open, but we got sorry about the wind. We've got big tree line up there on the north end of the property, on the other side of that green shed up there. We bring them up there when it's real cold and windy, and then they've got cover. Here's one of our rams. He's pretty good, ram. That's a beauty of a heifer right there. That's about like 19 more of them. We'd be talking, but we'll get there. That's what we're working toward. Yeah, I want to run a cow-calf pair. Pretty much just be all South Pole in the future once I get up to them certain numbers. Right now it's nice to have hooves on the ground here. Got a Jersey cow out here. She's been trying to get some weight put on her this fall. I ran them a little too hard. Trying to graze them a little too late this past fall, and she got kind of behind, and she's getting better. There's another little South Pole bull calf. He's got a real nice hair coat on him, and he's actually a pretty friendly little guy. We'll see with Yeah. I've been working on them a little bit. But yeah, these South Poles are pretty docile. Real nice. But yeah. And got some more sheep here. And yeah, I've spread out a little extra hay because I got an appointment tomorrow and I gotta lay some stone after that, so I'm not gonna be able to get out here and bring hay. So I got them enough for 2 days in one day. Not ideal, but I can get away with it once in a while. This guy here is just give you a parting shot with him. But all right. Well, any of the new subscribers, thanks for coming over, and if you want to leave a comment, go ahead. Appreciate the input. All right. Everybody have a great night. Thank you.